Hello, Ian again. It's quite a late one tonight. It's just coming up to, it's 12 minutes past 10 on a Sunday evening. It's Sunday, May the 31st. And it's been a good weekend. What a difference a week makes. This time last week, I just started the course of antibiotics because of the Lyme disease. And I finished, took my last one Friday, and I feel much better today. Last week, because of the fatigue, and it just unbelievably can eat you for six. I did absolutely no exercise at all last week. I went for one walk with my daughter around the Gloucester Canal. I'd like to say Thursday evening, I think it was. We did 8k, 5 miles. And it was a nice walk. But that's all I did last week. Didn't do no classes, no group fit. No, I had to keep away. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't face it. And it was, I did the one on Saturday, which made me realise that things were like the way they were. So I left it. So, you know, a bit different. Just gone out walking the dogs, the few that I've got, the couple that I've been walking at this moment in time, and basically taking it easy. I've been going up to the allotment Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I went up to the allotment last week, a couple of hours each day. That's coming near to the end, so when it's finished, I will do a video of that, and then I'll do the before slot, which is not a very long video, and then the after, so I can explain more on the after what I've actually done. But we've put up a cover over the polytunnel that was already erected, put up a new cage for fruit, and did a mini pollination type tunnel thing. So I did all those on Friday, and we did other things. We've had 2 full skip loads and some, because obviously did a skip run as well. So it's been pretty hard going up there. Should finish it. I've got to finish it this week. I don't want to keep going up there anymore. Grateful for the money, don't get me wrong, but there are limits to what you want to do in life, aren't there? And I've said it already. When it's done, it's done. So today, this morning, we'd arranged it. Rewind. For the last few weeks, the Gloucester Group Fit have been talking about doing a monthly challenge for the whole of the month of June. Pay a small extra fee of £5, and there are points awarded on a daily basis. And at the end of the month, the winner of each group gets their money back, which is only a £5 entry fee, and a month's free membership. Lee in charge has extended it so to people outside of Group Fit, maybe thinking they're joining, just to get them some extra revenue. I don't know. So it's kind of interesting. I was going into it thinking there's a couple of guys that I like to compete against, and on any given day it can go either way. I mean, one of the guys, Adam, he did the burpee challenge phenomenally. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. So this challenge, I'll go back to. So he's in with a good shout, actually. I'm one of the oldest people there. One of the oldest males there, definitely. If not the oldest. Don't know, never asked Adam how old he is. A bit rude, isn't it? Oh, not going to do it. So the challenge starts tomorrow, and Lee is going to notify us. So we've all got a separate WhatsApp group for this challenge. And at 7 o'clock tomorrow, he'll do a little clip and tell us what the challenge is. It's 30 days. And every day it'll be a different challenge. It can be EMONs, AMRAPs. It's going to vary. And hopefully, I'm saying this to you guys now, I've never said it to you, you do one demonstration, because people, like when you do burpees, there's got to be a form. Generally, I mean, I get there, some people who physically can't do that form. That's absolutely fair enough for whatever reasons. But genuinely on a bit of form. So just a guy, just a once. I hope he does that. I'll let you know. And it's scored. He's done it separately. I thought it was going to be mixed, but the females are in one competition, the males are in another, and then you get 10 points for a first, 9 points for a second, 8 points for a third, 7 points for a fourth, and so on, go down, and then 10th gets 1, but then everyone gets 1 point who participates on the day, which is great because it's fair. And then, if you compete all 30 days, you get a bonus of 30 points. I mean, put an incentive out there. So go to today now. I mean, today I have done no exercise at all whatsoever before for the week. I was on antibiotics took the last one Friday. Feeling better by the day, not doing any exercise. So I'd arranged to go for a walk, a significant walk, put it that way, with my daughter today. And we did the Prestbury one I talked about the other week, where we parked in Prestbury in our separate cars, which we did today. We walked up to the top of the pylons and back, and I think it's something like 3.25 miles, just up and down, and we took an hour and a half and we did it. And that's the day before I came down with the signs of the Lyme disease, you know. And we did that on the first evening. It was a nice, relaxed. Well, today we went up to the 3 pylons, as I call them, but they're not. They're like television, big mass for TV and radio. And we went up to that, and then we turned a right, and we went towards Brockhampton, the back car park of Cleve Common, Brockhampton, got right by the car, and then we went down the old track, back up on ourselves, past the abandoned farmhouse in Stale, took her left, and then we veered up towards got to the back entrance onto the common, and then, which is an extra number of miles, and then we went across the long route so that Peggy went with us, my colleague. She's quite old, so she could have a dip in the sheep dip thing. And then we went to Winchcombe, and we got to Winchcombe, went to the far end of Winchcombe because there's a co-op which used to be a Budgeons there, and co-op are pretty good for vegan food. So I got a pasta sun-dried tomato dish which was beautiful, really nice. I mean, we took 10 minutes to sit. We stopped for 10 minutes, and that was it. It was nowhere near 15. I think it was spot on 10 minutes we stopped for. Quick drink, bite to eat, little snack bar. You know, the meal deals. My daughter got herself a sandwich, which I think she enjoyed, and we had different drinks, but then we got an iced coffee. And it's one of those where we're burning the calories. So we did that, and we stopped for 10 minutes. So I stopped my watch, so broke it down into 2, and it was the first bit was 8.08 miles, and it took us to get to the other side of Winchcombe. It took us 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 23 seconds. Truthfully, it's probably 3:10. We stopped a little bit for this and that, and there were maybe around Peggy picking up poop and what have you, which we did, and sort of things. And we did that, and there was an elevation of 1,079 feet, a decline of 963, because it's like, and an ascent of 1,009 feet. And that, on the way from Prestbury car park to the back of the trip, I burnt 2,360 calories. Now, on the way back, I said, we won't go, because we wouldn't go around the Brockhampton, we kind of go and get into the common back. So we did that. We completely doubled the route back all the way to the edge of, to the back of the common bit, and then it's hot again. It was scorching. My feet were burning. Oh, and I did this with a 10-kilo rucksack and boots on again. I had trainers in the bag and a spare pair of socks. Learn a lesson here. Take talcum powder next time as well. I know that now. My daughter, it was a great move. I didn't have any. So we got back. So on the way back, about 2 miles back, 3 miles back at the water, the sheep dipping part of the watering hole at the back at Cleve Common, I stopped because we let Peggy have another dip and let her take her time. I should have videoed it, but I didn't. I always videoing Peggy doing those kind of things. I didn't today. And then I changed my socks. Give me a quick air dry, very quick. I had a flannel type towel thing in my bag, but I didn't use it actually. And then put my bamboo socks on. So I went from thick warm wool Ikins, merino wool Ikin socks and boots, which I had some odd spots, and you can see they were blistering up. And I put the trainers on, and let's see how it goes. I'm hoping I've done everything right. I won't have blisters tomorrow, but yeah. So tomorrow's another day, it's another battle, isn't it? So I changed and put my trainers on for the last bit. So on the way back, that 8.08 miles, we got down to 5.41. We took a route, we got to the sheep dip and we kind of a right, and then we headed straight towards the piles, and then we had to veer right slightly. But we've gone down from 8.8 to 5.3. So the overall, and then we did that had an elevation of 1,073 feet. Don't ask, it's just, the watch tells you what it is, and that's what it is. An ascent of 821 and a descent of 866. On the way back, easy go. It was a lot downhill, the Mill Lane bit's downhill, 1,811 calories. So the total to today was 13.49 miles, or 21.58 kilometres. The time wasn't but it was heavy going. It was hard going actually. It's scorching. I'll make every excuse I can because it's a time to beat. I did it in 5 hours, 16 minutes and 28 seconds. So 5 hours a target for next time, isn't it? You know what I mean? Let's be honest, that's the target next time, 5 hours. And then you go, oh, I can do 4:45, but 5 hours is going to be a target. So the overall elevation, because we're up and down, we did 2,156 feet. A descent of 1,829 and a ascent of 1,830. And the total calories just for the walk bit because the watch monitors me through the day, was 4,171. So 4,171 calories just on that walk. Yes, it was a 5-hour walk, but that's great. And I know it was over 35. I did check, but and my watch on charge now. It was over 30,000 steps as well, so that was all great. But the irony is, we're doing this walk and we're starting with, we're casual about it. My daughter's got a couple of costas on the way over, and we'll come in and we're talking, and she's talking about this, that, and the other, and we're talking about the challenge starting tomorrow and everything else. And I says, oh yeah, and she's working long hours Monday and Tuesdays. I said, well, we'll go for a run Tuesday. Well, at the moment tonight at 10:23 on a Sunday evening, I'm not feeling it for it, Megs, but we'll see. You won't see this, not for years in any case, because I've said 35 to or 50, I can't remember subscribers, I'm not there yet, so you don't even know I'm doing this channel yet. So I'll say at this moment in time, I don't see us doing the run on Tuesday, but we'll see. Looking forward to finding out what Lee's got in front of me, well, not in front of me, in front of all of us for tomorrow morning. God, it's gonna be. Oh, I should point out these challenges are all body weight, So I don't know what it's gonna. It could be burpees, it could be press-ups, it could be squat thrusts, it could be sit-ups. It's gonna have 30 different challenges. Hopefully, he doesn't go double back on any. Unless, of course, I'm awesome at them, which that ain't going to happen. So let's leave that there, yeah. But there, so we'll leave it at that, but on that scale. So I got home tonight. I was absolutely shattered. And come 6 o'clock, I rehydrated and drink plenty of water and have an effervescence, whatever you call it, in the one of my first drinks. I didn't have any warm drinks like tea until much later on. I wanted my body. A shower was important, get changed and chill. And then I made the Bosch Healthy Vegan Cookbook. I made their jackfruit chili, which we talked about before. The irony is, recipes, it's a chili with jackfruit. I had no kidney beans, I had no celery, and my carrots I didn't realise had gone off in the fridge. So instead, I made the recipe as for the Bosch TV recipe, but instead of the kidney beans, I used haricot beans, you know, the white beans like you have for baked beans, lovely. And because I didn't have no celery and carrot in it, I put a tin of black beans in there. Use them, why not? And it was bloody magnificent. That was boiled brown basmati rice. It was bloody banging. Fair play, Megs. You told me to do it. You were right. And I've got that again later in the week. So I'll do that. That's what's up. So I've had that. I had a banana since sort of thing, you know, I'm just trying. But while I'm doing this now, I might as well do the quick review of the food that some of the, rewind, let's go back. I'm just going to do a few things. One, talked about before, and then a few other bits. I'll start, weirdly enough, with the, that's not, it's the wrong one, isn't it? The chocolate bar wrappers, and then I put it in the recycle. But I use this free from, it's a garlic, delicious indulgent milk, but I use the dark chocolate, and I put the dark chocolate in the chili. And it makes a difference, let's be honest. It makes a bloody difference, and it's great. So, talked to me when he bought it Friday night, knew I was going to make the chili at some stage. It felt like a little bit of a palaver, but having the radio on in the background, making it and cooking and dicing and chopping and all that, the chili, it was good therapy after quite a strenuous day. So then, let's go through a few other things. The other week I bought a Tesco Plant Chef smoky lentil and red pepper soup. I had that for lunch one day this week, and it was good. So, chocolate's chocolate. I'm not going to give it a rating. Chocolate is chocolate. It's not as good as that. I'm going to say no or whatever. The awesome Easter egg that I had, chocolate. Wasn't as good as that, but it was all right. You know, it's chocolate. That Plant Chef soup, that one. I've got another one to try. I'm going to give that 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't the best thing, but it ticked a few boxes. It served a purpose. It did me okay. So I'm going to give it 6.5. Then, during the week, I think I've still got some here. No, I had them the other day. I had no, I didn't. What did I have? I had these. I think it was just rice, to be honest. I had some pea protein, Plant Chef meat-free burgers. All the bars in the right category, as was the soup. You know, no reds there. So they're good. They're good. I love them. So I can't remember if I rated them before. I'll give them 8 out of 10 just in case I haven't, but they're good. Last night I had a bagel with a Plant Chef 7 fried fillet. Doesn't do the bar thing on that. It's vegan. They're gorgeous. I had it with some vegan mayo. Straight over side. Loved them. So that was great. Them, they're pretty good. I'll give them 8. I'll give them 7.5 out of 10 because they're pretty good. And then once over the course of the week, just check that I get this right. Please, because I hate it if I get it wrong. Yeah, I'm going to give me some Linda McCartney sausage rolls. They had none of the other vegan type, the Tesco type, in the supermarket. I've had the sausage. They're all right. You've got to be very careful with Linda McCartney stuff. A lot of it's got milk. Even on that one, the class is vegetarian. There's no milk powder or anything. But they say brush with egg and milk. I mean, so they stick to their vegetarian very well, but they don't really. They're trying to get on the vegan front, though, aren't they? Because I didn't realise that. Oh no, that was corn. They do. I didn't realise until watching another YouTube that the chicken fillet burger, the chicken style burger, whatever they call it at KFC, that is correct. That's actually corn. So I was impressed with that. But what I had last night for tea was the pizza again. So good, I bought it twice in a week, basically. So I said all I could about that the other day, and it stands true. That's a great pizza. I'm not going to get it next week. Oh, and I'll point something else. I'm not going to get it next week. I'm not a flamboyant cheese on toast kind of person all the time, but it was good. I wanted something in the freezer that was quick. I bought myself a new blender because I broke the last one, so I can have my breakfast smoothies again. Now I had one this morning. I've got tomorrow's already made. I might just give it a blitz up in the morning just to refresh it. But bought a blender last night. Yes, let's just hope it survives a bit longer than the last one, yeah? But yeah. But what was I going to say before that? I went off on a tangent then, didn't I? Don't know. Pizza's pizza, innit? I found out the good vegan cafe that I like in Cheltenham's doing takeaway food and free home delivery, so I'm going to try that in the week at some stage. And free vegan Fridays, which my daughter doesn't eat me all the time, is going into. We're going to do that next Friday, so we can eat in her garden and go around there, eat in her garden. It'll be different. It'll be a vegan Friday, so we'll see how that goes. I said I'll do the food for it, but I don't know what we're going to have yet. Because every day's a vegan day for me now, which is the way I want it. And they're busy working far more than I am. They're doing more important things than me, so I've got a bit of time. I'll do the vegan Friday, but I'm just trying to think whether there was something else I was going to say. But I'm going to leave it for now, because I can't remember. Old age sheet, catch up with us all. So even though they've changed the rules slightly from tomorrow being Monday, just use common sense. I mean, we've had to a degree already throughout all this, but I'm just going to say, and I will mention that in the last week I renewed my membership at Greenpeace, which I think is going to be good because I've got to start taking care of things. I've talked about the environment to you guys a little bit and I want to get more. And I'd signed a petition they were doing and they contacted me and I thought, yeah, why not re-sign for them? I already did the Gatwick with them, so I got a little bit of, probably got a square inch of land in a field somewhere near Gatwick where to stop them building on it. I always remember that back in, I think it was 2007 we got that. But I've redone my membership with them, monthly donations, so they did mention when I barked about that they said that they're having inroads with Tesco's and Sainsbury's on the plastic, which they've talked about doing. Let's hope it all comes good. So that's something we can hopefully talk about very soon. Different things, little snippets. If they give me information, of course they give everyone else, but I'll relay them to you. But apart from that, I'll do an update. Oh, I've got to video the challenge every day because it's marked by our instructor. So what I'm thinking of is on a Sunday at the end of each week, so 7 days, every 7 days, because I've got to send them to him. I might do that clip and put them on here as well. Self-embarrassment, self-improvement, honesty and transparency. Anyone who goes to the club would see it because we'll put them on the link and they all treat me and I'll treat them with respect. So might as well let you guys. Yeah. What I will say is take care and stay safe. And if you like this, please like it, give it a thumbs up. please make any comments. Comments are always appreciated. I've not got a massive subscriber base, so I will always respond in some way or other to you. So thank you. And please, if you're new and you think, give this a go, subscribe. For now, though, I'll say take care and stay safe. Thank you. Goodbye.